This is episode number 8 of Chef de Repartee. Just before we start, I just want to say thank you for all the support. We're getting subscribers up, so make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you pass it on to your friends, family, people in high places, television world, book publishers, news agents, whatever. But thank you for the support. So today we're going to be making our own pizza. We're going to be making our own pizza dough and we're going to be cooking them ourselves. And all we need to cook it is a frying pan and a grill. And I know you've all got that. So let's make some pizza. So to make our pizza dough, we're going to need flour. Now, the best flour to use is called 00 flour. Now, you go to any self-respecting pizza place, they will be using this. If you go to Italy, imagine you're going to Naples, this is what they're using. You can get this, I say anywhere, you're probably not going to get it in your Sainsbury's local, but like I said, your speciality ethnic food shops will be doing this. Hopefully they will all just get on the internet. But Pizza Hut definitely not using this. But if you can't get this, you can use anything. You can use flour if you want, bread flour, anything you can make a pizza. But if you want the genuine experience, get yourself some of this. It's really good stuff. So flour, we're gonna need water and salt and yeast. Yeast is very important. You basically can't make pizza without yeast. Well, not good pizza anyway. So try and get hold of some of this. If I would just buy it on the internet, depending on when you're watching this video, it might turn up in a day or in a month, I don't know. Water, ice cold water, as cold as you can get it, 300 ml of ice cold water. So, put that in here, straight out the bag. We need 500 grams of flour. How did it go? There we go. Eventually, 5 grams of flour. Now, it does matter what you're doing here. Don't go rogue. Don't be one of those cooks that's like, oh, I'll play it by ear, because it won't come out right. Do exactly as I tell you. No more, no less, okay? So I'm gonna try and make a bit of a well in the middle, okay? And then we're gonna pour in our yeasty water, and then we're just going to bring it together. Now what I've not done is pre-measure out the salt, which I also need to add in now. I need 15 grams of salt. So once it sort of looks like this, and you've got like the water combined with the flour, you can add your salt. So we need 15 grams. I just want to get it into like a rough ball so then we can start kneading it. Now on a clean surface, this is clean. Turn it out. Alright, so now we need to knead this for about 10 minutes. Kneading, just working the gluten, that's what we're doing. So use both hands, use your heel, keep working, keep working, keep working. So this is it after about 3 minutes. So you can see it's like a bit more, it's come together a bit more. It doesn't look as shaggy. If we sort of pull it, it will just break apart. So we're not there yet, obviously. So keep going. All right. So here is our dough after 10 minutes of kneading. As you can see, some like nice little cover on it, bit of a shine. We're gonna let it rest for 10 minutes. And then we're going to knead it again for a tiny bit more to build up some more flavour. And then once you prove it, that's when like the gluten develops, we get stronger, we've got the lighter, get tasty. Right, so let's leave this covered for a bit. So our dough's been resting for 10 minutes. As you can see, look, it's more stretchy, and this is just from 10 minutes. Looks lovely. I'm just going to knead it for 10 seconds. 9, 10, just to get some flavour in. Now we're going to divide. They should make 4. Okay, so we've got our balls. Now what we want to do is we want to make them into dough balls. Here's my little trick that I've learned. We're just going to fold it in on itself. So a little fold and tuck, fold and tuck, fold and pinch in the middle, fold and pinch in the middle, fold and pinch in the middle. I'm going to turn it and just like run our hands around. Okay. And then we're going to drag and pull. Okay. We need to let them, you don't want to eat them like this because they just won't taste nice. So they need to prove and they will double in size. So put them somewhere, like some sort of floured surface. It could be a container. You can also do this overnight if you wanted to. So again, leave these room temperature for a good few hours at least, until they've doubled in size. What you could do though is put them in the fridge, let them prove overnight, or slowly leave it there a couple of days. Then you'll get like really bubbly dough, really tasty. The longer you prove for, the more tasty it is, I think anyway. Here are some that I did earlier. Let's do that again. And here are some I did earlier. What we're gonna make is our tomato sauce. Very simple, very easy, very delicious. You need is a can of good quality tin tomatoes, whole tin tomatoes, okay? Ideally want the San Mazzanos, but unless you're going to like Whole Foods, you ain't gonna get them anywhere, so just any other Italian brand of tin tomato. Pizzas hate moisture. What we want is to get rid of all the moisture that we can. So we don't want to just whiz up a can of this, we don't want to do that. We want to take out all of the tomato juice, basically. I'll just use your hands. Get your hands in there. Get your hands in there, just like lightly crush them in your hands. Okay. So we want something that looks something like this. Still a tiny bit of water in there, but that's fine. So we're gonna add a pinch of salt. Okay. Grind up pepper. Drizzle of extra virgin olive oil. And then we're just gonna mix it in. Now we're going to prepare our pizza bases. So firstly, get your frying pan, okay? Turn your grill on to the highest it can go, shut the door, okay? Do this a bit ahead of time just so you can generate a lot of heat. So I'm going to turn this on. And we want to get this smoking. Ace Ventura smoking, that's what we want. Now, get a plate that's sort of roughly the size of your frying pan. This is just going to help us, so I don't know actually. Suppose it might help it move off the pan a bit. And then get our dough ball. Now I just want to pat it back. And then we don't use a rolling pin, just use your hands. If you want, you can use the gravity method. And we're just trying to get as thin as possible and as round as possible. It is difficult. If it goes wrong, don't worry. Okay, now our pan should be hot now. Right, let's just go into pizza topping. So obviously your base is non-negotiable, don't change that. But yeah, we've got cheeses, mozzarella. Don't use a lot of this because again, it does hold a lot of moisture. Don't want that. Basil, obviously, we've got some nice slices of salami and some Parmesan, straight from Tesco, which is straight from Italy. Yeah, let's give it a go. So we want to try and get it on here. And then be careful, if you need to stretch it out a bit, don't really want it going up the sides. So that's quite good. And then let's apply our toppings. So lovely little tomato there. Again, just like little dollops here. Spread it sort of evenly, thinly and evenly. Sprinkle some salt on as well. That's just more flavour. And then a bit of parmesan on here as well. Get pizza subtle because you want to taste everything in the pizza. Some mozzarella bites here. And then some salami. And if you're vegetarian, don't obviously use this. And then some basil. What we're going to do now, let's check the base now. It should just start moving around. See, look, See, look, it's just moving, sliding. That means it's cooking. So if you're careful, you have to lift it up. You should see. Yep, see that? See the colour? Yep, so we're going to get colour on there. Probably a little bit more. And if you look around the edges where the crust is, you can see it bubbling up. That's good. So there's a little bit of oil on here as well. Now, straight in. Get as close to the grill as possible. And we'll leave that there cooking for a bit. Okay, so we're gonna have a look now, see what it's looking like. Oh, see, lovely. Probably a little bit more, I'd say. If you just move it around, you might have like some cold or hot spots in your grill. So just move it around a bit. Oh, look at that, beautiful. Yeah, onto let's let that chill out for a bit. So everything's cooked nicely up. We've got some lovely browning here. Lovely stuff. I mean, this is quite impressive actually. They don't always look like this. So let's just dress it up a little bit more for the customers. Oops. So here we have our homemade pizza. Everything here is done from scratch. Let's see what it tastes like. Should we go for this piece? Just look at the lovely little crust at the bottom. Can you see that? Lovely stuff. That was our homemade frying pan pizza, Italian style. Thank you and see you next time.